Hi everyone, I am Samson Okolinta and I work at Pepper Solutions. We're a business development agency here in Lagos that helps businesses develop their brand by writing within and professional business plans, proposal, and the rest. So we recently launched our tracker in Ikeja, and we are very much excited to share this idea with you. It's a very new idea, although we have some of these accounting tools already, but then they are. I mean, these tools are very expensive and all of that. So we decided to make something that would be very cost effective and affordable to many business owners. So this tracker has about five dedicated sheets, but then it has about nine sheets. But then you have about five sheets that you can that we actually expect you to make use of. That's the daily credit sales, the RTS, ETS, PL statement, SME performance rate, and then the inventory sheet. So this is like just the instruction that you need to follow. This is like the business info, and where you get to choose your you get to like write your details, and then get to choose if you're a product based business, if you're a product based business or you're a service based business, and all of that. So let's just go with this. Also, this is actually where your work starts. As you make your transactions, as you go about accepting cash and credit sales, or you are like expected to like keep track of them. So every day as you make sales, you come in here and input the date and then the value of sales. So let's say on 21st of February, mind you, the tracker has like a calendar, so every month, every day rather, it shows you the correct date. So by tomorrow you would have Saturday here, and then like that. So you don't really have to like always check out for the date. It has something here already. So you put in your date, you put in the invoice number. If you have, you put in the customer's name. So let's just use an example. Let's just use myself. Let's say I bought, let's say, some bags of pure water from someone. You come here, you put the email address Okolinta Samson at gmail.com. So this actually helps you keep track of your client's email address. You put in the number 08156267799, uh, and then you come here, you put in the product board. So I'm going to use sachet water as an example. You put in the product board sachet water, and then the total service fee. Let's say I bought, let's say, some bags. Let's say I bought like some bags worth, let's say, 100,000. You come in here, okay, this is 10,000, 100,000. Come in here, input the total service fee, and then the next thing for you to do is to input the cash receipt. So some people can actually buy something worth this, but then they don't pay everything. So sometimes you can maybe, let's say I paid just 50,000. So this shows that I actually paid 50K. So it means that I'm actually I have a balance due of about 50,000 naira left. And then the next thing is to put the promise date of payment. Let's say I make a promise to pay. Let's say on the today's date is 21st. So let's say I make a promise to pay on the 23rd of February. Now you see what will happen to my debit status. It would change. Now this shows that it is not due. But then once it gets to this date, it will change. The debit status will change. So this actually helps you also track your debtors. It tells you the time to call your debtors. So let's say I promise to make payment. Let's say on the 17th. I'm just giving an example. On the 17th, you see this will show that this is 4 days due. So all you need to do is come in here, look for my number, and make call that I should, and like make calls and ask me to pay back my money and all of that. So as I settle back my debt, all you need to come in and input the debt. So let's say I settle back my debt 50,000 naira. You come in and input the debt, and then input the debt rather, and then you have nothing here left. So all you need to do is come in here daily and input your daily transactions. Now, once you're done with this, at the end of the week, each week, you come into the RTS, because this actually captures your stuff. I mean, what you sell weekly, not daily this time. So you come here and then put in your broad service. Even if you sell up to 50, you can somehow divide them, because this actually shows your broad services or products. So you don't really have to put them together. In this part, you can include as many as you want. You can even decide to set them as many, because you have so many cells and all of that. But here you are only limited to like 20 cells, so you can group them together. You can have, let's say, table water and sachet water. So it comes in here, and then you put that here. So let's leave this empty because we're in February. You come in here, this also automatically comes here, and then input value. So let's say we're in the third week, I made just 100,000 naira this week. That's done. It shows you the total revenue. So let's say for the fourth week, you just come in here to impute the value, and then at the end of the fourth week, you come in and impute your total sales. Also, as you make your expenses for the week or day or anytime, you come in and impute them. So let's say I just make two expenses. Let's say the business owner makes two expenses rather. You have salary, and then you have, let's say, marketing. Let's just use this two. This will be empty because we are in February now. So let's say I make I spend just 30,000 on salary every week, every month rather, and then let's say I spend 5,000 naira in week one, 2,000 naira in week two, maybe on Facebook ad. I spent 10. Let's just make it very small, 1,000 naira on buying on pretty flyers, and then I spent just 500 naira be on something. So this shows your total expenses for the month, and then at the end of the month, you come here to look at your profit or loss. So this shows you don't need to do anything here. You just come in here and look at the amount of profit you've made for the month. Apart from this, it also has, if you don't really want to go through this, you can also visit this. So these two, they are I mean, you don't really have to go through this all the time. You can just come in here, and if you're very good with figures, come in here and this appears. So this shows you your how you are doing. This represents your total revenue, as you can see. This blue bar represents your total expenses, and then this line you are seeing represents your what profit before tax. So this shows that you've made 200,000 naira, sorry, 100,000 revenue, as you can see here. You've made just between 37,000 naira or 38.5, as you can see here, and then your profit here looks at, you come in here to look at your profit here because we're in month two. But when you come to month three, this shows no value because we've not yet, I mean, we are still in month two rather, we are still in February. So this shows you your total profit, 61,500. So as you go about all that transaction, they all appear here. The next sheet is the inventory sheet. This actually helps you keep track of your inventory. You get to track missing goods, because actually one of the reasons why some businesses are failing is because they are unable to track their missing goods. Most times their staff come in, they steal their stuff, or sometimes they order 500 stuff, but then they end up actually selling just some of them, and then they end up that, and then they actually find out at the end of the day that actually what they actually ordered for was not, like, now you can actually order, let's say 500 bags of, let's say, pure water, and then at the end of the day, when you do your math, you find out that, okay, I actually ordered 500 but I got 450. And then I mean, you need to actually know how to track your inventory. A business without actually tracking a very good inventory system can actually suffer. You need to have a very good inventory system, and now this is actually how it works. You come in here and input what you sell. So let's just use sachet water, a business that actually sells sachet water, and then let's say bottled water, right? Just these two. Let's just use these two as an example. So let's say we sell a bag of this for 100, and then we sell this for, let's say, 750. And let's say at the beginning of the month, that is when we actually got this tracker, we had just 1,000 of this, and then we had just 500 of this. So this, okay, let's just use 500. Sorry, 500. Now, this shows your opening stock at the end of the month, or sorry, at the beginning of the month or accounting period. And then this shows your stock value, meaning that this is the value of your stock. And then the next thing that comes up here is, as you make your purchases, you include them here. So let's say we wrote to our manufacturer that we need more. Let's say that we asked them for more bottled water or something like that. So let's say on the 20th of February, this is an example. We told them that we needed, let's say, more of bottled waters because we had just 500. So we told them that they should supply like 500 quantities more. So we need to just come in here and input the code A102, and then this thing comes up here, and then the price, and then you include it. Just you can actually include the supplier's name here, or you just leave it empty. So let's just leave it empty, and then you come here, input the unit purchase. So that's 500, and then it comes up here. So as you make your sales too, you also need to include them here. So let's say on the 21st of February, let's say we sold let's say we sold just sachet water. So we come here and input the code, only just the code A101. This comes up here. Let's say Okolinda Samson bought some. Okolinda Samson. Let's say I bought 1,000 watts, 1,000 bottles. sorry, 1,000, yeah, 1,000 bags rather, not bottles. So 1,000. Now, this shows the total stock value, which actually, um, which is like the same thing with what I have here. So you come in here and then check in your closing stock to know the amount left. So this shows that you have 0 units of 0 bags of this left of shea butter left, because we had just 1,000 stock at the opening period. We didn't buy any of this, and then we sold just this. So we have 0 of this, and then we have 1,000 of this. So this one actually helps you track your stock at the end of each month. So most times when you actually go to your shop and you can't, like, if you, from what you have here, it means that you should have no bag of, you should have 0 bags of pure water, which like you should have nothing in your shop. You should have no bag of pure water in your shop rather, and then you should have just 1,000 bottles or 1,000 packet of bottled water. So if, let's say, you go to your shop and then you find out that, oh yes, we have no bag of pure water in our shop, there's nothing like that, but then we have just 950 bags, sorry, 950 what's it called, packet of bottled water, then you know that yes, there's a mistake. Two things must have happened. Is either your staff or your workers actually sold them and kept the money, or they they drank water themselves, or they were sharing water. I don't know, but this actually implies that you have just this left. So this actually helps you save a lot of money for your business, and it costs just 10,500. Thank you so much.